See, what makes McKinley Grove special to me is that we have a close group of friends, almost like a family here. Gives us a safe place to live, not having to worry about being out in the cold elements.
What makes McKinley Grove special is the people. I'm not just talking about the residents, but the staff also. There's a real sense of community here, and I think that comes from all of us having something in common, whether it be having been homeless or having a mental illness or having a drug addiction or an alcohol problem. We all come in here with issues, and we seem to bond together over that and help each other with it. So that's what I think makes it most special, because in every place I've lived before, I've never known all my neighbors, and I've never grown close to all my neighbors. And here it's like a family. I know everybody in the building. I have an open door policy, and I consider everybody here, like I said, not just my friend, but part of my family.
McKinley Grove is special for people with mental illness who can't live on their own. This place has given me a safe place. The staff is here Monday through Friday. We are a family here. I've changed. I haven't been to the hospital in a year and a half. McKinley Grove has given me a nice, safe community, and we all support each other.
McKinley Grove is special because they've spent a lot of time to dedicate specific needs to the actual people that come and go from the building. The tenants here have specific needs, and the special needs groups that are here for the people at McKinley Grove help ensure that their needs get met. There are all kinds involving the groups that come and go from the building that help ensure mental health safety, good hygiene practices, identity protection, as far as self-respect, self-awareness, community awareness, and other programs that go on, such as those that are fighting the new ongoing opioid problems and things like that. They've helped us put a little more insight into how to stay away from those kinds of problems and how to redirect our needs for what it is when that time comes. We need to be a little bit more community aware and community helping, especially when it comes to ourselves.
What makes McKinley Grove special, I mean, that's just so simple. It's the clients. I mean, we house 17 people here, and they really come together as a community. We're doing a Thanksgiving meal, and I'm honored to be able to cook for all 17 of them. It's like they're their own family, and they allow me to be a participant in their lives. They allow me to come into their units, and some of them just want to hang out, and some of them need to find resources, or some of them just want to tell me how their day's going. And it's an honor that they want to have me be part of their lives, and they trust me to provide things for them. And we get to have lots of fun activities, and we reach out to churches, and we reach out to community members, and we reach out to other agencies. And the other agencies, the other churches, they're just phenomenal. They donate, and they really make the holidays special for McKinley Grove. And because of the collaborations from churches and agencies, I get to make McKinley Grove good for the holidays. We get to give them gifts, and we get to have holiday meals, things that they wouldn't have without those collaborations. So, I mean, what makes McKinley Grove special is all the people who contribute to make it special.
If we have a problem, we go tell the office that something's wrong, and they take care of it. The last place I lived, something was wrong in my apartment when I moved in, and a year and a half later, it was never fixed.
Meetings, we have community dinner when we meet once a month. It's not always on that day, but we have the dinner once a month.
This place is different than other places I've lived, being it's a moderated support network and housing coordinator, support worker, and their team of people run building. You know, there's no other way to explain it. It's a key-in building that no other people can get into but the tenants and the people that work here.
Oh, before I was really paranoid and just going through a lot of stuff. And it's changed me because, you know, what can I say? It's just a special place.
We partner with Crossroads Health, and they bring in something called an engagement group. In that engagement group, me and the person, Tania, who brings it in, we collaborate together to come up with ideas for activities for our tenants to do. Most recently, we came up with some ideas so that tenants could give gifts because a lot of our tenants are no income. So recently, we made Christmas bulbs. Next week, we're making snow globes, just kind of things that they can give to their family members since they're low income. We've had Cleveland Rape Crisis come in. They've done some seminars on Trauma 101, healthy boundaries, coping skills. Those are things that the tenants found really helpful. We've had Lake Geauga Recovery Center come in. They've discussed gambling, they've discussed drugs, and most recently the tenants have kind of made a list of what they would like in 2020. So we're going to be hopefully collaborating with more agencies to bring more programs.
What helps me the most is that having a fixed percentage for like the rent instead of having to pay like a flat amount like $700 a month. They take a percentage of your income. That way, if I'm only able to work part time with my mental illness, they'll only take a certain percentage instead of charging you the full amount. That really helps out.
My housing worker and the office people are always here, and I mean the neighbors. The biggest support is that I'm able to interact with other people. Some of the other housing apartments where I've lived haven't been so nice. They haven't had the holidays, so it's really nice to have the landlord interaction. She meets with me.
Staff here, Donna and Cassandra, they're there for you. Anything you need, problems, anything, they're here.
Spiritually, in my recovery, because we have such great resources out there that I've been pointed to, I feel a lot more. I'm 64 and I feel like the most at peace than I've ever been in my life. Serene, like I said before, safe and calm. I've just become a better person living here. It's taught me how to interact with people and how to be compassionate with people, and just how to relate to people and grow close to people.
I gave up on myself. I had an SSI check, but for some reason I didn't want to care about anything anymore. I didn't want my license back. I didn't want to go to school. Everything was a bad idea. So it's changed my life. I mean, I'm making breakthroughs every day. I don't worry so much about homelessness anymore. I've lived here the past 6 years. I've had no episodes of being thrown out or partying or homelessness. So they changed my life. We reinstated my license in 2017. So and I got my car in September. So maybe it was 2018. I think it was 2018. I only had it for a year. So but I'm able to get my GED. That's a big goal. Maybe I can move on to college.
I have grown in leaps and bounds. I went from completely not understanding what really mental illness is to becoming an advocate for people in the similar position that I'm in. I will go out of my way to try to help people find the help that they need if they're ready for it. I am a co-chair for a Emotions Anonymous group that I don't think I would ever do before I moved in here. So I've come a very long way since I moved in here.
If you want to live at McKinley Grove, the idea is come here wanting the support from the people that work here. They establish so many services available to people, from working on your self identity to working on helping others because they need the support from the real network and resources network itself. Way to actually make growth from the time that you spend here is just simply enjoy what you can during the day, because the team members here all throughout the day are doing something to try and help people. And if you're any kind of person that wants to be among community growth or better standards for, people with special needs and people that need alignment, because life is difficult.
I love it here. I've been here almost 7 years. This is my 7th Christmas. I already have my Christmas tree up. I just love it here. I love the people that work here. I love the people that work up in the main office. Shout out to Karen and Leah. And I don't know. It's a great place to live. It's the best place I've ever lived at.
It's just been a good, safe place. I mean, it's a lot better than living in your car.
When people say, considering McKinley Grove, not in my neighborhood, you can see the homeless people with mental illness on your streets. Wouldn't it be nice for them to get mental help and a place where they have a home, help? I've been here 6 years, and I'm just grateful to McKinley Grove and extended housing, and just the help I've received here. Well, I just hope that they can build another one, because the need is out there. I mean, if it wasn't for extended housing, I'd be homeless. And, be another mentally ill person on the streets. So, I'm very grateful, especially Thanksgiving time. It's a nice time to be thankful.